G'day, everybody. We've got teams to run through. My goodness, J-Dog. How much better is it to be able to make a calculated prediction on the nuffies that have been dropped and the superstars that have been brought in?
Pretty simple, Peps. The Lace Out podcast guys are movers and shakers in the industry.
Life is good, my friend. Life is good.
We wanted it, and we've got it.
You can just call us Khalees if you like, because we bring the milkshakes to the yard. We brought the teams to the yard. We've been saying it for years. Bring the bad boys back. Bring Thursday. You want tips. You want to know who's in. You want expert opinions. This is not the show to get those. We'll just give it to you from the heart. Mate, round 10. Can you believe we're already at round 10 of the AFL season in 2021?
Yep.
It's going quick, isn't it?
Pretty standard, though. Pretty standard. Round 10.
It comes after round 9. Yep.
Time to bash the rules and the umpires. This is a merry-go-round we're on, Peps.
Oh, but you know what? It's a merry-go-round I'd love to be on. Imagine if you're on any other merry-go-rounds, like the European handball merry-go-round or maybe the korfball merry-go-round. It'd be pretty boring about this time of year, but it's the AFL. It's the AFL. Round 10 teams. And it all kicks off tomorrow night with, you would have to be hating this great game if you did not get excited for the Brisbane Lions versus the Tigers, the Battle of the Jungle Cats, 7:50 p.m. at the Jabba the Hutt. Can I do it first?
Sure.
In for Brisbane is James Madden. Out is Darcy Gardner injured. Ryan Lester's injured. And out for Ryan Mansell. Never even heard of Ryan Mansell. Heard of, the other Mansell who drove Formula One cars for Richmond.
Three-gamer.
Three. There you go. Three-gamer. We'll get to know him when he gets double digits. But look, it's as simple as this. We've got one team who is sputtering along in second gear, and you've got a team that's won 5 on the trot. How can you not get excited about the Brisbane Lions at home? They're $1.39 favourites. Gamble responsibly. And they are going to wipe the floor with Richmond because Richmond are not the team they were over the previous 4 years. I don't care what anybody says. They are not what they are over the last 4 years. And I'm telling you now, the Brisbane Lions will win this by at least 5 goals. 5 goals minimum, I'm telling you, J-Dog.
Okay. I'm not going against your Peps. For me, I think I've seen enough of the Tiger train, and the future is not with them.
No, it's not. The Tiger train's broken down it's running on nothing at the moment. The Tigers are almost going to be extinct. They are not going to win the flag this year. And I tell you what, there is a massive chance they will not make the 8. I might be controversial, but I'm telling you how it is.
I'm not going quite that deep, but I'm going to say the Tiger train is not working at the moment.
I will put my agates on the line. They will not make finals this year.
Can you please? That would be great. That'd be great. Final show of the year. Win or lose, they come off. I mean, obviously, if you win, that's fine. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Get that meat cleaver out.
I've had my 2. I've had 2 kids, mate. That's it. They're virtually off anyway. Let's be frank. All right, so we're both going the Lions on this one?
Yeah. Well, Lions by how many, Peps? What are you thinking?
I said 5 goals.
5 goals. Okay, I'm going to go Lions by 7 points.
Jeez, you've really stretched your big, lanky neck out on that one, haven't you, Giraffe?
I know.
All right. Okay, let's get into the Saturday games. Oh, I'll tell you what a battle for the ages. This is the game to definitely miss. If you want to go out and do some shopping with the missus or rack up some brownie points, this is the game to miss.
Peps, we've got some very good Hawthorn-loving supporters in our podcast.
Yep.
I mean, I'm excited to see a battle of the midfield of a Paddy Cripps versus a Mitchell. Like, that's going to be enthralling.
Sit down, grab the KY and the tissues, mate, because that's how exciting this one's going to be. No, really. For the followers of these 2 teams, they're going to love it. For the other 16 teams, go out, do some shopping, spend some time with the missus, rack up those brownie points. Here's 2 hours of your day. You'll definitely get back. Look, it is going to be Carlton versus... Carlton have swung the axe a little bit. They've David Cunningham, he's done his knee, poor bloke. Levi Casbolt. How can a guy get managed after doing literally nothing the week before?
You could almost have the whole career, couldn't you?
And literally by the name, Luke Parks has been parked on the outer. Jack Silvani is in. Tom de Koning is in for the Blues. Let's go and have a look at the Hawks. Daniel Howe, Yes, you were omitted because you poo. Michael Hartley, you're being omitted. And Tim O'Brien, the future, not this week, has been omitted. Damon Greaves. Now, if that's not a sexy name, that is good. Ned Reeves is in as well too.
Can I...
Yep.
Peps, how far has Jack Nunes fallen that he can't even crack into the Carlton firsts team?
He'd probably still get a game at St Kilda. That's how bad he's going.
On the emergency list, and not even first emergency, second emergency.
Oh, there's another bloke who can't even get in as can't even get a run at one team at the moment. There'll be teams clamouring over him, and I'll get to him shortly.
Yep.
Look, I'll put it this way. There's two teams I really both hate because they've smashed Melbourne over the years, right? But if I had to look at these two teams and what I've seen over the last weekend, one team wasn't too shabby against the Ds. The other one got beat by North. I think that says it all. Carlton are going to win this, and I reckon Carlton are going to win this by a good 3 to 4 goals. This is not going to be close. Chad Widgard is going to do nothing. Tom Mitchell's going to have 30 and not even impact the game. Should we keep going?
Oh, no. I think they are, as in Carlton, haven't won one of the past 18 encounters against the Hawks. So this could be
going to win this week.
This could be the one.
They can't, mate. It's Carlton. It's going to be on Foxtel. If you haven't got, get on KO, get on Foxtel. Watch this game.
How much?
Oh, 5. I said what? What did I say? 4 goals. 3
as well.
No. 3 goals. I'll say 3 goals.
I'm going to go Carlton by 60 points.
J-Chog, crikey, you had a crack at me the previous game. You know what game's going to be 60 points? It's the next one we're having a look at here. The GMHBA Cats, 2:10 p.m. GMHBA Stadium against the Gold Coast Suns. Seriously, this is going to be a massacre. Seriously, forget about wearing clash strips. Wear bulletproof vests, Gold Coast. That's all you're going to need by going into this game.
Could they lose by more than 189? No.
We do not want that. We want to keep that record.
Wow.
But have a look at this, right? So Jay Colajasny comes in, Luke Dalhouse. I still think he's a spud. Worst number 6 ever to play the game. Jordan Clark gets omitted. Max Holmes, John's cousin, is out. Zach Guthrie, the other Guthrie here, they're all been omitted. All right. In Alex Sexton, about bloody time. One of the best goal kickers they've got. He would get a game in any Melbourne team down here. Nick Holman. I always think he's a swimmer for some reason. I don't know. Tuke Miller.
The big one.
Gun. And Zach Smith, who left Gold Coast to go to Geelong, to go back to Gold Coast, is getting his first game for quite a while. Ainsworth omitted. I think that's a big statement, Ainsworth being dropped.
For sure.
Darcy McPherson, he's been dropped. Jake Bowles, injured. Jai Ferrara, injured. And Malcolm Rosas. I think you've been omitted because of your name. Simple as that. Sam Collins plays his 50th game. I like Sam Collins. He's got a bit of oomph about him.
Yeah,
Look, I can't go past Geelong in this. How are they going to stop Cameron, Hawkins, Gary? They're playing a GMHBO, so Gary Rowan won't get lost. Isaac Smith's in. Goodness gracious, he's playing the best footy he's had in probably the last 5 years.
Yep.
And that midfield of Guthrie, Duncan, Blitzars. This is going to be. I'm putting my foot down on this. This is going to be a tenner. This is going to be a Peter McKenna 10-goal win minimum. Put that in your multi this week, listeners.
Will that be a crisis now at Gold Coast if they lose 2 by that? Two games in a row by more than 60 points?
No, because they're playing 2 of the best teams.
Rightio.
And
time for Isaac Rankin. Peps?
Well, he's been a bit... I think Rankin's been spanking recently, but not himself, because he needs to lift. And a lot of these guys need to lift as well too. Anderson needs to do some two-way running. Rankin, I don't know what he's been doing over the last couple of weeks. These gun high draft picks need to show some reward and support the club. And this is where... And no, don't pick on the coaches, mate. The coaches can only do so much.
Lukosius.
Oh, Lukosius, another two-way run. And this is the thing that, they always say that, the boys are doing nothing in Gold Coast, bring them back. But they've got an AFL contract and the ability to actually do something, and they're not. The coach can only do so much. Stewie Dew, I reckon he would have rung up Fraser and said, Fraser, send me up 5 pies to drown my sorrows in, because they did nothing last week against Brisbane.
Wow.
They were shocking. They're going to have to pick something up. Otherwise, they're going to cop not AK-47s, but they're going to cop some Tommy Hawkins to the chest. And Tommy could kick, I reckon, if you're going to have a multi, pick these blokes to kick at least 3 goals each. You'll get some good coin for that.
So 6 goals between them. They've done better than that.
Minimum.
They've done better than that.
No.
They kicked 15 2 weeks ago between themselves.
Yeah, but that was against the Catholics. So that was another way. All right. Okay, so let's forget about that game. Let's talk about the real game. The game that everybody's going to be strapping themselves in for. Can the D's go 10-0? Because they're playing the Adelaide Crows 4:35 p.m. at the Adelaide Oval.
Not a bad game to miss.
Not as bad as Carlton Hawthorn, but let's just say it this way. Okay, Ned McHenry, Nick Murray, and Tex is back for the Crows. Andrew McPherson, omitted. Billy Frampton, omitted. Ronan O'Connor, omitted. Will Hamill, omitted. I reckon Nixie's gone down to aisle 58 at Bunnings and said, Goody, where'd you pick up your axe last year? I need one myself because he has gone slice and he has gone dice. For the D's, the great man, number 6, Luke Jackson. How could you let this bloke out? He will win the Rising Star this year. Ben Brown has been omitted, and I can understand why. And Kyle Chandler has been omitted, and I just think it's the squeeze. Jake Melton has been brought in onto the interchange bench there. So
4-year contract on Ben Brown, wasted money. You're going to drop him after 2 games.
No, because you're bringing in Luke Jackson to work with Wiedemann. You know what you're going to get with Ben. You know what you're going to get with Ben Brown.
Contract
Wiedemann just going to get some. Oh, it could be worse. We could have Charlie Dixon. Okay. Look, the D's are going to do this by 50.
50. I'm going to go 80.
You reckon?
Oh, this is going to be a smashing.
If the D's don't do this by more than 50, I would be surprised. It's just the way that they are. They don't smash teams. But they could get ruthless here. And if Sam Wiedemann clunks them, my goodness, Cozzy could be up for 6 here.
Yeah. Sparrow's emergency. Peps, what's going on with Sparrows? He just can't make the team.
He just can't get in.
Fuck. Right.
Well, no, and mind you, I've got a lot of time for him. He and Chandler are very similar because they tackle. They're tackling machines. And what's happened is James Jordan, who literally got delisted and put back on the rookie list, has played sensational footy all year. They're all sort of playing for that one spot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he hasn't missed a beat. He's been sensational. So the D's are going to win this one. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because there's other games that we can spend a majority of time on. But yeah, the D's quite easily on that one as well. All right, hey. Now, I wouldn't say this is an exciting game to watch, but it could be one of those games that if one team gets their kicking boots on, the other one could be in a little bit of trouble. And we're talking about the 7:25 p.m., the home of the Marvel Tenants. It's the Western Bulldogs sitting 9-1 against St Kilda, who could have put the sword to the Cats last week. But unfortunately, they had this guy down front called Max King, who was poo in front of goals. Actually, they were all poo in front of goals. They're going to have to pull something out. But you know what they are pulling out, little man? They are pulling out Lockie Hunter to come into the team. Eastonwood is injured. Patrick Lapinski is injured. Jaron Geary gets his game back. Sean McKernan comes back in. Ben Long, mate, you're short because you're out. Rowan Marshall, he just can't get a good run of it. He's gone. And Tom Highmore, more like low brow because you're going to be missing this week's game. Early start for you, young fella. Look, if St Kilda play like they did last week but get accurate, it's going to be hard for the Doggies. But I just see the Doggies midfield just running over the top of them. And
you've got Hunter back in. Like, when does it stop for the Doggies?
Do you know when you were talking about how Sparrow can't get in?
Yeah.
How can Mitch Wallis, their leading goal kicker last year, still be on the outer?
Yeah. Yeah.
He mustn't have the photos that Jake Melksham has of Simon Goodwin. He mustn't have got the photos of Luke Beveridge to, give me a game.
Yeah, correct. But, I mean, the midfield of the Bulldogs just runs so hard and fast and deep. Hard, fast, and deep.
I know. Look, he's going to get his time. That midfield can't keep going. Something has to break down. One will have to break down. He'll be shoot. He's the Tom Sparrow of the Doggies. He'll get his chance, no doubt about it. But look, you got to go where they've got the bond.
Oh, start.
They've got the bonds. Oh, stop it. You know what I'm going to be doing straight after this podcast?
Is that before or after looking at photos of Ben Cousins?
With the bond. Oh. I'll put them both together because that is just...
A night with the boys.
Champagne showers. Hello. Dinner served. Doggies by the length of the Flemington Straight. I reckon if they get their kicking boots on, doggies, this could be 10 goals. This could be 10 goals.
This is a big,
I reckon
this is a big 60-point round.
Yeah, well, this is a 60-point round. I don't think St Kilda got much heart, and they're lacking.
Okay.
They're lacking. Okay. Rightio, let's go over to the West, 7:40 p.m. Dockers versus the Sydney Swans at Optus Stadium. Plenty of interest for the supporters of this game and virtually not anyone else. Josh Tracy and Luke Ryan are in. I think Luke Ryan, geez, they need him down back, don't they, the Dockers? Andrew Brayshaw injured, devastated. The Conker has been kaputted.
Yep.
And Taylor Duman. I reckon if you've got a shit name, you're going to get dropped.
What's wrong with Duman?
Duman, no, Dugon. Or like, is he Duman or do Nutrigender? Gender neutral.
Don't
know. And for the Swans, Dylan Stevens in, James Bell, ding ding, you're gone. And Justin McInerney has been managed.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, I'm hand on heart. I don't know
Darcy,
much
50th
about
game.
about those teams a whole lot, but they don't sound like big ins nor big outs. I mean, Ryan, yes, for a Freo is a big one in, but for Sydney, okay.
Is Buddy making the trip for this one?
Well, it's listed. He's listed at full forward.
Okay. I'm going by the Swans because just over the course of the year, they're 2 goals in front. Okay, and they're averaging around about 3 to 4 more inside 50s a game. And if I had to put both teams together, and I do think that Andrew Brayshaw is going to be a massive loss. I know it's only one player, but he's been probably in their top 3 all year. So I'm definitely going with the Swans, but it won't be a blowout, maybe 3 goals at the most. Freo could surprise us. My goodness.
Do you think that Franklin could come out and put Reece Conker in and then slide someone?
Did you say Buddy out and Reece Conker in?
Yeah, I mean, just going to slide the team around a bit to get Conker in.
You said Buddy out and Reece Conker in.
Yeah.
They play for 2 different teams.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong side. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong list. I'm facing the wrong way. You're right.
He's had a 9-year contract. He's 8 years in, and you still don't know which team he plays for. That's okay, J-Dog. That's okay. You barracked for Port Adelaide. Enough said. All right. Oh, jeez. And that's why you tune in. Live radio does not get better than this. Live podcasting. All right, let's head over to Sunday. 3 games, and I think the first one will be the one to look forward to. GWS versus the West Coast Eagles at the House of Stoush Giant Stadium in New South Wales. 1:10 p.m. Looking at this game, bloody hell. They've swung 25% of the team. Finlayson in, Haynes in, Sam J. Reid in, Shane Mumford in, Zach Sproul in, Harry Perryman injured, Toby Green injured, my love child injured, that's shame. West Coast are bringing in Edwards, Liam Flynn, Ryan, Shannon Hearn, and Xavier, and a couple of big names in there. But as one comes in, Hearn, the governor's out. Look, if GWS can stop the triple threat down forward of Darling, Oscar Allen, and Kennedy, they're a massive show in my book. Because it's at home, they're flying away. I'm picking the Giants, J-Dog.
These are Sunday games, aren't they?
These are Sunday games,
okay,
yeah.
Thank God. I'm thinking, Jesus, I've never seen a team play with so many interchange.
No, it's a Sunday game, and I'm saying the Giants have got this one, mate.
Okay, all right.
Giants and easily. They don't travel West Coast.
Yeah. Giants by how much?
I'm going Giants by probably 8 points.
Oh, okay.
But it's going to be keeping their finals because Brisbane are going to beat Richmond. GWS are going to win. And there we go. Back to even Stevens next week.
I'm going to pick Giants by 21 points.
Beautiful decision there. Okay, this is your game, mate, so I'm going to let you get this one going. But it's Collingwood versus Port Adelaide, the divorce game, depending on who wins from J-Dog's perspective.
Correct.
At the MCG. I'll let you rip this one open, mate. Tell us about the teams and your thoughts and opinions on this one.
Rightio. So ins for Collingwood are Roughhead, Adams, Murphy, Madgen, and Bianco. And out is Mr. Harry.
Gee, I tell you what, if you're getting omitted from Collingwood, that's stiff, mate. That's like, really?
Finally, in Port Adelaide, we've got Trent McKenzie coming back in for the halfback. Sam Mays, Dan Houston, Lynott, Woodcock, and Jones, and outside Tom Cleary, who apparently his jaw was an absolute mess.
Who hit him?
I think it was just a contest. Mm-hmm. Absolute mess, his jaw. Fantasia's out, so for the Essendon supporters, they'd be loving that, thinking, here we go, that's the payback, because he was always injured. And Marty Frederick is also out. So, Peps, for me, obviously there's an extended list at the moment because Sunday games are extended lists, but I think Port by a lot.
Mate, it wouldn't matter if it was an extended list. If they had 40 on the bench, it wouldn't make a difference.
Yeah.
Collingwood are going to play Charlie Dixon back into form.
Hope so.
Dixon is up for 5 minimum for this one. He is due. He's not playing a top 8 team. He's going to kick a bag. It's how it works with the Dixter.
If he can't get hold of this half-back line or this full-back line of Main, Roughhead or Maynard or Quaynor or Noble or Moore, when is he ever going to just absolutely muscle people out of it?
He's not. He's got a body like Tarzan. At the moment, he's playing like Jane. And I'm not being gender specific. It's just a saying, okay? Just move on.
Peps, you're right. It's a big one. So I've got my nephew playing in the halftime games.
Yep.
And I've got obviously the marriages on the line.
The only time I want to see this MCG.
I've got marriage on the line. It's Huxley's second game.
Oh, Huxley, superstar.
So we'll be it's a big one there. So yeah, we're got to get in. Peps, I didn't know that I can't do a walk-up ticket buy because there's only going to be around 12,000 people there for Saturday.
I thought you were going to say 12 people. I would have got that's probably overs.
And I thought, don't buy tickets online. Don't worry about buying tickets. But then, yes, you can't. I think
that might be coming in next week. 1 week late. It won't matter. I'm tipping you won't be struggling for tickets because Collingwood supporters aren't even turning up.
Nope.
Rightio, last game of the weekend, and it is the Marshmallow game. It is Essendon versus North, 4:40 p.m. Marvel Stadium. Alec Waterman in, Ned Cahill, Nick Bain, Paddy Ambrose all in at this stage for the Dons. Devon Smith has been is injured, aka got a promotion. In for North is Atu Bodasawalawalagi, Bailey Scott, and Tristan Zeri. I'll tell you what, mate. I'm looking at this game now, and I'm thinking Essendon have been playing some pretty good footy. They've been really good over the last few weeks. They had a great win last week. But North have been showing some heart. And I look at this and I go, Andrew Phillips is playing his 50th game. It's a milestone game.
Yeah.
Will Essendon get him across the line so they can chairlift the 50th game player off? Or will North throw a spanner in the milestone game? Because you know what? They love doing that side of things.
Yep.
And you know what? I'm tipping North.
Tipping North?
To lose by at least 8 goals.
Set me up. I like it.
There is no chance North are going to get near Essendon. They are going to beat them up. They're going to be riding the high. I just cannot see North beating Essendon. Just the way that they're playing at the moment and the young kids that Essendon have, Cox, Perkins, Parrish, career best form at the moment.
Langford, yeah.
Oh, stop. Slap the McBeefsteak, mate. They are going to win and they're going to win well.
Right. I am with you. I think that Essendon are going to win. I don't know well because I don't know the Essendon that will turn up.
It's okay. We know which North's going to turn up.
Hey,
18th place North.
Hey, they beat a 3-time premiership team last week. Bit of respect, please.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Daddy. Sorry, Big Daddy. Alrighty. All right, listeners. So there are your tips for round 10 of AFL football. Just a couple of things before we get back on with your day, or if you're listening, good luck with the game because you're probably listening to this as you're going into the game or doing your Supercoach teams, etc. Hey, we've got a brand new competition going live very shortly. You can win yourself 36 packets or a big brand new box of Team Select AFL footy cards. Relive your youth playing flicks and stands and trading those at the school days. We've got 36 packs for you to win. We'll announce that very, very shortly how you can win that. Remember, we've got our Sharon discount, 30% out, lace out at the checkout. J-Dog, how much is that?
Half price.
Virtually half price. And for the last time, I'll quickly say it, we've got our listener survey. For the last time, we're going to mention it. Spend 5 minutes of your time telling us what you like about us and what you like to see from us. The link's in the show notes. It takes 5 minutes of your time, but could change the future. So that's it. Round 10 teams. I hope your team wins. J-Dog, yes. What have you got, buddy?
Listener question. Jump online. Listener question is, what is your change-up drink after a night or day drinking? What's the change-up drink that you go for?
Yes, I'll tell you what, it depends exactly right. If your team's winning at halftime and then they completely fall in the heap, you're going to change up or vice versa. So we want to hear on our Facebook page what your change-up drink is. Hey, and lastly, if you haven't told your friends about Lace Out, give them a bell, share the link, leave a review on iTunes because everybody should hear about you tune in. So tell other people why they should tune. It's as simple as that too. So from Peps from the J-Dog, it's tipped out. Remember, we'll be back on Tuesday night with the main show, Lace Out. Just how you want your footy.
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Live. It is live. You saw
It's
it last
live.
week. It is this week. It is as live as it gets.
It's live. So it's live. And it's the best show going live. No fluff, just the good stuff.
Non-edited.
Get on a chat, be part of the show.
Non-edited, like all of our podcasts. Not edited. They are mistakes in there. We own it.
From the heart.
We move
From the
on.
heart.
We love you guys for it. So thank you for getting involved.
J-Dog, finish it off, mate. Finish your show off. You're on fire. Just
Peps.
Go the outro.
Peps, I'll go the outro. Peps, question I ask you for the final time tonight.
Yes, mate. What is it?
How do you like your footy tips?
Oh, J-Dog, I've had to think about this. I think there's only one way. Mm-hmm. And that's with you and the listeners tipped out.
Oh, Peps, that's exactly the answer I was looking for. Couple of minties and fantails for you.
Thank you. Snaps and claps. Jesse James in the pockets. All right. Have a great week, listeners, and we'll see you on Tuesday night with Lace Out.
See you, listeners.
Thanks for listening.